Hey everybody, welcome back. So glad you're here. Music with Todd Ledbetter, and we finally made it. This is probably one of the most requested Porcupine Tree songs in the history of life on my channel. Maybe even not just the most requested Porcupine Tree song, but one of the most requested songs, probably. Definitely. People have been saying, you got to hear the Hatesong. You got to hear the Hatesong. And I was like, okay, I will. But we made it. Here it was, buried in the Lightbulb Sun album. You know, I'd done 5 other albums before this one. I finally got to it, and here it is. Lo and behold, the Hatesong is on the Lightbulb Sun album. That was released in 2000. And that's track number 7. So cool. And I know I mentioned it before, but Russia on Ice, I've already done a review on it. But it's an old review, and I might do it again. You know, the sound quality and the whole format isn't it's very different than what I have now. And I'm not saying that this is great or anything like that. I'm just barely holding on by the seat of my pants doing this. But it's way better than what I had a few months ago. So I might just do it again, you know, and just to have it in a playlist and have it all look nice and be orderly, and because of OCD. No, I'm not OCD, but anyways, glad to be here. And I was going to say, well, let's hear the song. I want to hear the song. I don't want to wait anymore. We've been waiting. I've waited... I waited 22 years to hear this song. Oh, wait a sec. For crying out loud, that's not going to do. That is not going to do. Let's try one more time. Nice bass harmonics and funky bass. Cool line. I like that dirty guitar way in the background, right back here. Right about there. Just meant for you. Just meant for you. I thought that I'd write it down while I still could. Wonder what that is right there. Whew, that was probably one of the best fade outs I've ever heard. I mean, the ending of that song into that fade out, that was amazing. That was so freaking awesome. So freaking awesome. The whole song. See, that's, this is what really attracts me to Porcupine Tree is this stuff. And then I love their diversity, as well. In the album forms, different songs, different styles, but when they really create a mood, a rhythm, a soundscape, a story, because that was a whole vibe, that whole song, and it was really good. That's the kind of stuff that pretty much sinks it for me with Porcupine Tree. But definitely I enjoy their other types of stuff too, that's the kind of the good thing. It can't all be this, or it's cool if you are, but I like the diversity myself as well. So I like both. So you could be Tool, where you kind of have a sort of a sound, but and Steven he has a sound, or Porcupine Tree does, with the collaboration of those, was it 4 guys? Yeah, Richard, Chris, Steven, and Colin. I think that's it. Brilliant. Just brilliant. I was watching that there's a Porcupine Tree documentary, and I don't really know if it feels fairly new, but they have kind of just been talking. They got to the point where they're talking about in absentia. So I'm not sure. It's still kind of got a long ways to go. I was just going to see if I could find it and see what it's called. Yeah, so it's the Porcupine Tree. Oh, it's the documentary of In Absentia. So I don't know how old it is. It doesn't say. But very cool documentary. I'm digging it. I'm not all the way through. I'm basically about halfway through, but pretty fascinating just to see these guys just talk about their careers and about Porcupine Tree more specifically, and about each other, and their approach to how recording sessions go, their sort of their humble beginnings, and just how it just came together in such a way that gave them some pretty good success, for sure. Yeah, I just got to the point where they're talking about in absentia, and Chris Maitland left, and I just forgot his name. Just drew a blank. I'll think of it, but you know what I'm talking about. The new drummer came in, and they felt very fortunate that it worked out so well. That's cool. But that was a great song. Boy, Colin was, he had that riff, but he was all over the place, varying that riff to almost like endless degrees. He was playing that. He kept that feel, but he was playing all kinds of stuff, man. Really cool, really cool. It just fit well with the drums and just the atmosphere of the keyboards. I love that, and I've told you a million times how much I love keyboards, and those kind of keyboards are like my favorite. Richard Barberi and Richard. I had it, now I'm lost it. Barberi, I think that's it, something like that. I'm hearing him say the names on the documentary, so it's helping the pronunciation. Well, I thought it was okay, so it hasn't helped yet, but it will soon, obviously. Okay, great song. Great song. I was talking about Colin, just his bass line and the atmosphere, and it's interesting about in the documentary where he talks about adding like sort of the the drop D metal type chords in that, in that album. So I was listening to this song, and when they were heavy, it's like you don't get that in this album. You don't really get that kind of metal sound. But I was listening to, okay, well, how are you making it hard? You're using chords, but you're just not using that particular style in this album, for sure. But still a good style. I love it. That was a great song. You guys are right. That was a really good song. Whew. Loved it. Cool. Well, we got there, and there's still more to go, that's the fun part, right? Okay, so make sure you guys subscribe and click that notification bell. That way you get my videos in your notification box. You don't have to make YouTube do all the work with their magical algorithms and stuff, and trying to figure you out. Tell you what you want. You tell them you tell them what you want. Don't let them tell you what you want. You be your own person. That's what I say. All right, so subscribe. You tell them, I want this. This guy's playing my favorite songs. So I want more people to hear my favorite songs. So that's what you tell YouTube by subscribing. All right. Okay. It's true. It is. All right. We'll see you down in the comments. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.